You gotta let the coochie breathe. You gotta let the coochie breathe.
Hello, and welcome to episode 53 of the Tell Us Something Good podcast. I'm Purple, she, her, snack lover extraordinaire, and this is my co-host.
Hey, I'm Tiffany, she, her. I'm your least favorite Twitch streamer and general do-gooder. And once a week, Perp and I hang out. We yap a little bit. We talk a little bit. That means the same thing. We share we share glimmers, and your glimmers, and we talk about a positive news story that gave us hope or inspired us in some way this week. And that's Tell Us Something Good podcast. Perp, how is your week going? What are you doing? What are you drinking? Are you playing anything new? Are you reading anything new? What's going on with you?
What's going on with me? So this week, not really a lot's been happening. I will let you know. I'm still working on the Fellowship of the Ring, which I don't know if I actually clarified that last episode.
No, you literally said The Hobbit, and that's why we were confused, but
Yes.
we're good now.
I re-listened to it, and I'm like, I see where the confusion was. So yes, I am listening to audiobook, The Fellowship of the Ring. I'm still kind of confused where we're at. Also, I said Night's Watch. I meant Black Rider, by the way. How did I mess that up? But yes, because that is from Game of Thrones, by the way.
Because you're a
That
fake
is.
fan.
A fake
I'm just
fan.
kidding. Yeah.
Gosh. And it's just dragging on. Merry and Pippin, they keep calling Aragorn Strider, but we all know it's Aragorn, but they're like, Strider, Strider. And they're like, this is what the Rangers are. The Rangers, the Rangers. And I'm like, I haven't heard Legolas's name yet. I'm waiting for like that blonde-haired beauty to show up, but he's not there yet, so I'm just
Is he
waiting.
blonde in the books?
Girl, what if he's not? What if they gave him like black hair or something? Then I'll be like, is that him? We beat a way out. That happened. That happened on Sunday. We beat
That was
that.
fun.
That was a lot of fun. I laughed a lot.
I couldn't believe that I was a rat.
You were ratsy. Yeah, I know. We were all shocked. We were all stunned.
I was stunned. I never saw it coming. I shocked myself.
My week's been pretty uneventful. We had one day this week where it felt like summer, like it was 70 degrees, and we were all like basking in the sun. Like we're stuck in a cave, for months, and all of a sudden the sun shines and we're all like, oh,
Like Kimmy
oh,
Schmidt.
Kimmy Schmidt. Yes, Kimmy Schmidt and the bunker. Yeah, we were like that. Is this what happiness feels like? Is this warmth? Have we been sitting in the cold, like heartless world or something? I don't know.
When there's a day like that in Michigan and you're out and about, do you find that people are just in a better mood? Like in general, like
Yeah.
people are a little bit kinder and like a little bit nicer.
I have never heard that Michigan people are happy people. I've heard that we're kind of like, we just kind of keep to ourselves and just kind of like, but it depends who's talking, right? It depends who's talking about it and the perspective that it's coming from. But I've heard that we're angry drivers.
Every place has an angry Jacksonville has angry drivers. New York has angry drivers. Georgia
Yeah.
was mostly fine, I feel like, for driving.
Mm-hmm.
But everywhere has an angry driver, I feel like.
What was it? When I went to visit the East Coast, I know, what was it, Missouri? If they had a Missouri plate, I think that's the right one. They were very angry. Like, they were very aggressive. And you just, like, got out of their way. If you saw that license
the
plate,
state is literally named Misery, so I'm not surprised by
they're
that.
unhappy. We're just like, man, what is their problem? Oh, Missouri plate. Got it. I don't know if Michigan's full of, like, angry or happy people. I just know that I generally like it here. But I do hear
seems
those
nice.
things. Yeah. I hear, like, Florida people are crazy, so I don't
Oh gosh,
don't
I hate
know.
it here. I'm really
Does
thinking
that mean
about
it's
going up
true?
north.
Oh, okay. Can we at least hear about how your week's been in your life
I
this
guess.
past week?
Yeah. So I have been working. I started reading Dungeon Crawler Carl. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I said we were going to do it together, but I think that Fellowship of the Ring is going to take too long.
10 hours
Um,
left.
It's so good. Dungeon Crawler
Oh.
Carl is so good. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it is. I thought I was going to be annoyed with the main character, and I still have time. I'm still early in the book.
Ooh.
But Yeah, it's really good. If you've been on the fence about it and you like stuff like John dies at the end, I highly suggest Dungeon Crawler Carl. There's a huge series out now, like there's a bunch of it. And I don't want to spoil anything because I went into Dungeon Crawler Carl just knowing that it was like video game themed adjacent. And it's so much better than I expected it to be. And like going in as blind as possible was the best choice, I think. I had fun with it. I'm having fun with it. I've been playing Pokopia religiously. It came out on the 5th, which is about 10 days ago, and I think I have at least 50 hours logged into it. And I work 40 hours a week, so um, I've been playing the game.
Oh.
It's really good. Um, and I'm addicted to it. I think like I almost was like, what if I just quit doing the pod so I could play Pokopia all day on Sundays? That's crazy. I'm not gonna do that.
I have wondered. I was like, is she gonna be like, let's just skip this week?
I don't feel good.
I'm sick.
Um, that's I got a new brush. Is that news? It's a
Yes.
thermal brush, like a thermal round brush. I don't know
Yeah.
how to use it.
Oh.
I have to watch some YouTube tutorials, but I want to be able to give myself like salon style blowouts, and
Yeah.
I think
That's a
that's
good
what it's
idea.
used for.
Hmm.
So that's where I'm at right now. That's really my whole week. Troy
I
saw
know I have
Kiki's
the.
delivery service.
Oh my God, me too.
Can I tell you a secret?
So did
He didn't
I.
like it.
Oh, why not?
He said it's really weird that they did so many upskirt shots of a 13-year-old.
Oh,
He's
that.
like, I don't want to
Okay.
see her bloomers the whole time.
Her bloomers. Oh, I
Is
guess
it?
with that, I just kind of like, to me, I kind of felt like it wasn't creepy. I'm like, oh, she's just like a kid, and it's just like, that's just,
That's
like,
kind
I
of
feel
what
like
I.
they're,
That was my assumption. I've never seen Kiki's delivery service. I did want to
hmm
see the IMAX version of it, but I was working and there's like nothing out in theaters, so that's what
yeah.
he went to go see. He just said that it was weird. Like, and maybe it's because he's watching it in the context of 2026 versus
hmm
like if you had watched it in the context of when it came out, it might have felt different.
hmm
But the context of 2026 says, hey, it's actually like weird.
I get that. I get that. It's interesting that was like what he like kind of like focused on, like that like bothered him. Because my thing that bothers me is Gigi doesn't ever talk again. That's where I come from, which is the cat and the thing.
Well, it's because she chose love over
Uh,
magic.
well, it did she? Because
Yeah,
she
she
still
fell
has
in
her
love with the
magic.
neighbor's cat, and that the
Oh,
separation from the magic because she chose to be in love pulled her away from the magic, and that she made her choice that she decided that she would rather um be in love than have magic. It's the same thing about like Kiki's anxiety about not flying because she doesn't want to lose her magic.
oh, that's fair. That's fair. I do believe Gigi's a boy, by the way.
Either
I
way,
think so. I'm just saying.
I've never seen
But
the movie. I just heard the synopsis from Troy.
oh,
Because
you're
he
good.
did give me a full, like, in depth synopsis of, like, it's a movie about women supporting women.
When we went, so
Wow.
that was actually really cool. I haven't been in a packed theater like that in a minute, and the fact that this movie's been out as long as it has, I was just like, this is kind of crazy. But we could tell, you could kind of tell because everyone was wearing some kind of Studio Ghibli like clothing who was gonna go see it. And I was like, I don't have anything like that, but I have purple hair, and that's good enough.
Is it Ghibli or Ghibli?
I've heard it pronounced both ways. I say Ghibli, but I don't think the other way is wrong
Studio
either.
Ghibli. I think I say Ghibli.
Okay. I don't think either. I
Hey,
mean,
comment below. Is it Ghibli or Ghibli?
the gig or the jib.
Is the jib up or is the gib up?
The gig. Yeah.
Could you
I really,
imagine some guys breaking into like a bank robbery and the cops come up and they go in, they go, the 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 gig is up. The jig is up. The gig is up. Now I can't tell which one's the right one actually anymore.
yeah, I don't know what, I don't know. Because I don't know what, I haven't actually heard. Because whenever they like interview like the director, right, like Hayao Miyazaki, I, uh, I don't it's all subtitles, so I'm not sure how he pronounces it. To be quite frank with you, I don't
Fair.
know.
Have you seen The Boy and the Heron?
Ye- Yeah, we own it actually. I was like, oh, that came out. I'm gonna buy it. We might like it. We might not. But
Did you
yeah,
like
I
it?
bought it. I think we liked it, but I would say the other ones like outweighed it. So like I know
Mm-hmm.
what was it called? The Boy and the Beast. I think it's called The Boy and the Beast, or is it The Beast and the Boy? We like that one more than The Boy and the Heron.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I have seen a lot of Studio Ghibli. Me pausing, I can't figure it out. Studio
It's
Ghibli. My favorite one is Princess Mononoke. That's my
oh
favorite
yeah,
one,
that one's
period,
good.
hands down. I saw Spirited Away in theaters for the first time last year,
Ooh,
actually.
that'd be a good
And
one to see in theaters.
I was like, this movie, like, this girl has it bad. Like, this poor girl.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which other ones have I seen? I've seen Howl's Moving Castle like forever ago. I haven't seen that one for a long time, but sure, that one was cute. Oh, and I saw Grave of Fireflies, which is just heartbreaking. Awful.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna. So okay, so with that, I like Princess Mononoke. I do. My favorite one is. I'll probably start with that. My first one is my favorite one is The Secret Life of Arrietty. I really like that one. That's I don't know why. That's what does it for me. It's one of those movies that I can watch
It's kind of
a
a deep
million
cut. I've never
times.
heard of that one.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of like The Borrowers, if you've seen that.
Is it that's the small people that like steal shit?
Yeah, yeah, basically, yes.
They should just call
But
them the thieves.
the thieves. Well, they call it Secret Life of Arrietty. I don't even call it The Borrowers. And The Borrowers basically just I forgot what year that came out. That's like an old one though. That's an old
Mm-hmm.
one. But The Secret Life of Arya is basically the same concept, and it's just like her and her parents, and they live in this home, and then like one of the humans discovers them, and they're like, "Oh no, like we have to leave," and it's just really cool. I overall just like the whole concept of it. I wanted to cosplay her actually. I had like a
Cute.
whole outfit planned. It's really simple. It would really just be like a red dress, like a giant sewing needle that I could easily make with like a dowel rod,
Mm-hmm.
or like a stake or whatever. And then probably just get a wig for it. It'd be really simple. Man, now I'm brainstorming.
I already have a Kiki's Delivery Service cosplay
I thought you did. I thought you did.
that it was accidental. It was like closet cosplay because I
Oh,
had
okay.
bought like a big bow
Mm-hmm.
headband, and
Mm-hmm.
I had originally bought that for when I was gonna Disney bound as Snow White, but I went with a different headpiece that would not fall off when I was like on rides and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I have a like a black t-shirt dress, which is like okay, and I have flats. I'm like that's it. I'm Kiki now, and I have a black cat, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah, that's it. No, Kiki. So Kiki was my first. I should mention it was also my first ever Studio Ghibli
Mm-hmm.
like movie because they played it on Toonami, I want to say, and that's how I caught it. Yeah,
Toonami.
and my brother and I watched it, and we both got really sad when like her magic doesn't work anymore. We're like, what's going on here?
Oh no.
Um, I really like the artist lady too. So if I had to like have top, I would say Secret Life of Arrietty. I really like Kiki's Delivery Service, and I also like Spirited Away. I think would be my top that I have on there. House Moving Castle, I did watch semi recently, and I had a little bit more of appreciation for it. I used to be really annoyed of Howl because he seemed like such a whiny baby, and now I'm like,
Howl
okay, I get it.
isn't Howl like the hot, sexy, romantic man of the movie?
So to me, he just comes off as a whiny baby because he doesn't really do anything like in the movie for being like he does and he doesn't do stuff in the movie. I should say.
You're
Like I
gonna
would
get
focus on
a group
what.
of rabid fangirls in our email being like,
Well,
"Fuck you, Howl's the best. I fucking."
well, because to me, it's more just like talk. But when you actually watch the movie, you're like, I mean, he goes to war, but he like avoids the war for like the longest time until like Sophie's like, get him. I don't know if she actually. I don't think she actually attempts to get him. He just, I think, finally comes around, but he's been avoiding like fighting this whole time because I don't think he agrees with the war. But I don't know.
Okay,
He comes
he's
and
a
goes a
king.
lot.
He comes and goes. Fair.
He does. He
Okay,
goes through his magic door. He does things. He doesn't really say. He's not very direct.
I'm gonna
And
rewatch
then,
Howl's Moving Castle.
oh,
I
you will?
really only remember the old lady in Calcifer.
You know, yeah, I think those are, I mean, I really like Sophie. Sophie is really cool. And also, I forgot the little boy's name.
Just
Dang.
call him Henry. It's fine.
I was
No
gonna
one
call him like
cares.
Alphonse or something.
Henry's great.
It's something Henry.
What about Ponyo? Don't you love Ponyo?
Oh, I do love Ponyo. Oh, yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about Ponyo. Okay, sorry. Starting over. Secret Life of Ariete. We got, ooh, Ponyo, Spirited Away, and then Kiki. There we go. That's my list.
My
Ponyo.
top, I'm gonna do a top three, which I think is, well, I've like only seen three, right? So I guess it's Princess Mononoke. I can't believe Princess Mononoke doesn't even make your top three. It's incredible. It's so,
Hmm.
and I can't, maybe it's me because I'm just like, I hate capitalism and industrialism and meat eaters. I just hate all of the exploitation of nature and animals.
Hmm.
Um, that I think it's the most incredible. But like, I really like, I resonate with Princess Mononoke. Like, I could be her if I want. I should. That's who I should cosplay. I should probably
You
cosplay
should.
Princess
I think you'd be really
Mononoke.
good at it.
Um, but I've also I forgot that I've seen My Neighbor Totoro,
Yeah.
which you know what I remember watching it for the first time and I was like, this is a kids movie.
Hmm.
Like this isn't for me. This would have
Hmm.
been really great if someone had shown this to me when I was like 5. I would have
Hmm.
loved My Neighbor Totoro. And I kind of felt the same way about Ponyo a little bit because I saw it as an adult. I was like, this is cute, but this isn't for me.
Hmm.
Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away. I think those are my two favorite. And my next one that I definitely want to see, I want to see The Boy and the Heron, but I also really want to see Porco Rosso. That's like on my list.
Oh, Porco Rosso. Yeah, yeah, with the pig. Yep, yep. I
Yeah.
got you. There's also
I'd rather be a pig than a fascist. That's
we do like that one in this house. We do. There's also From Up on Poppy Hill. That's also a good one. And The Wind Rises is also a good one.
gosh, there's so many.
And The Castle in the Sky. That's also a really good
Castle in the
one.
Sky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot.
There
So,
really
you
are.
know,
Comment below
yeah.
your favorite Studio Ghibli film.
Tell
Cool. Sorry to
us.
go on a little tangent there, but I just thought it was interesting that you had both seen Kiki's Delivery Service. I didn't mean to hijack and jumpstart your glimmers.
Do you want to start with Grumps first?
Oh gosh, thank you for keeping us on track. Yeah, are you are you grumpy about anything?
Um, a lot of work things, at least this past week, have seemed like a bigger deal to me than they really are. And then when you
Yeah.
like, you do some glimmery, like do some glimmers, have some glimmers. It seems very, very small, and then you're like, oh, it's
Mm-hmm.
really not that big of a deal. There's more to life. Like, yeah. Um,
I
with that, what's up?
I was gonna say I think that's one of the reasons that we really harp on like keeping almost like track of it like a journal,
Yeah,
because when you see them side by side, um, it's easier to remember like there's magic that happens all around you and it really does outweigh most of the time the bad stuff. I mean, there's obviously going to be people who just are having a hard time. And
yeah.
that's also normal, but guess what? They don't last forever.
They don't. They don't, and you're not. You shouldn't let someone like that or like people like that, like
Someone like
basically
that?
someone like that determine your life, like how you want to do things in your life and your
Mm-hmm.
day to day life, and like don't let them affect you, because it's not worth it in the
Yeah.
long run.
Fuck those people.
If someone's having a bad day, let them have that bad day, but don't let it affect. Don't make their bad day make you have a bad day.
It's not your bad day, it's their bad day.
Basically, yes. So with that, I just had a bad week with like I think it was what day was it? Thursday. Thursday, I got my period, which sucked because I
Mm-hmm.
was really heavily emotional for like 2 days in a row. And the timing was awful, but it was just a lot of like negative stuff happened, like bam, 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 bam. A few on the
Like
phone, one
that.
in person, and then it carried over into Friday into my work day. Also, very similar thing going on. And that stuff doesn't usually affect me because I've done like customer service for over like 9 years of my life. So I'm just like I'm not usually I don't take things personal. I don't get like that affected by it. I'm like I know to take a step back and to let that person like not affect me. But I cried at work. I cried. So when I cry at work, it's not obvious because
Mm-hmm.
I don't blink. So I just let the tears sit in my eyes. And then if I blink, then they'll run down. So I just let them sit there and then it's not as obvious. I
That's,
full on had yeah.
I have to tell you,
What? What?
never mind. It's fine. It's no, it's not obvious.
Oh,
No one can tell. Don't worry.
you're like it actually is.
It's actually so obvious.
Well,
Just,
no, because I had a conversation with someone while my eyes were like that, and like they didn't say a
oh,
word to me.
that's true.
Yep.
I've done that at Verizon. Like when people are being mean to me, I'll look and that's true. Some people just don't pay any attention.
The reason why I was crying was just more like the emotion. It wasn't like the person was like the rudeness and like the negativity. It wasn't like that. I just had to cry. It was the whole
Mm-hmm.
thing. But I think it had those events not taken place, I think I would have been okay. But sometimes I just cry. I'm just very emotional. But that's like my grump. It seemed bigger than what it was. Being on your period, man, it's just like you're gonna have a rough time for a few days. That's what it is. That's my grump. I didn't ask for
It,
this.
it hijacks, being on your period really hijacks like your sense of reasoning. And you
Yeah.
shouldn't have to do stuff like go to work. I really feel like that. When they used to just put women in like a hut to bleed for 3 days, 3 to 7 days by themselves, yeah, let's have a 2026 version of that. Give me an iPad with show streaming, give me some salty and sweet snacks, give me my Switch, and give me my dog. Those four things, hey, you can afford 4 weeks, 4 days off a week, or three days off.
Yeah. Hey, girl, I kid you not. When it comes to like post-apocalyptic stuff, like movie shows, I'm like, man, I really feel for the girls that are on their period during that time. Could you imagine you're expected to do all these things? Like I was picturing like The Walking Dead. I'm like,
Oh
man, that
yeah,
must
having your
suck.
period in an apocalyptic. I feel like if you're in, though a lot of times stress will disrupt your cycle. So I feel like a lot of people in those situations, like their bodies shut down and probably are not functioning as normal.
Oh, so they're probably feeling great. Well, besides,
No, probably not
having to
great. Yeah, but
better.
they're probably not having a period is kind of where I'm getting at.
That makes me feel better, actually. Now I'm happy for
Yeah.
them. Not that they're stressed that they can't have a period, just, you know, that's one
Interesting.
less thing they have to worry about besides surviving. That's kind of nice. Hmm. But anyway,
Oh my goodness.
but yeah, so that's my grumps. Well, grumps. What you got, Tiff?
All right, my completely inconsequential grumps. Let's start with number one. Fuck Hulu. Fuck you, Hulu. They have decided to drop the Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot.
I saw that and I
That,
was like, uh-oh.
you said, uh-oh. You said it's gonna be a bad day for Tiffany. I've been writing on the idea that Buffy the Vampire Slayer was coming back. It's my favorite TV show. It changed my brain chemistry when I can't my brain chemistry. Can you say a single fucking word, girl? My it changed my brain chemistry when I saw it for the first time. Seeing like a badass, fashionable, like hot, funny girl killing monsters and like having agency over herself.
Hmm.
Except for the angel years, girl, stand the fuck up. Um, I'm an angel hater, by the way, just so you guys know. I'm also a Spike hater. I don't know who the best partner for Buffy was. Probably, I don't know, Kendra, who was also a Slayer. Not Faith. I mean, I understand why you would want to ship Buffy and Faith together because they're hot, but Faith wanted to kill Buffy, you know? But Faith was also, I feel like, a victim of circumstance at some point too. We could get into it. We really could. I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Slide in my DMs if you want to talk about Buffy the Vampire Slayer at length. I'm here for that. But yeah, I'm really bummed that we never even got to see a pilot. Like I would
Yeah.
have at least loved to see a pilot of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So it didn't happen for us. That was like my major biggest grump is I can't believe they canceled Buffy the Vampire Slayer before it even got a chance to stand on its own two legs.
Did they say why they canceled it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Um, just that Hulu has decided not to pick it up, and the Hulu Disney conglomerate monstrosity that it is owns the rights to it, so no one else can pick it up either.
Now that's just rude. That's hella rude, though.
It is rude. It's real rude. That's like it. That's what I've got.
Or into glimmers, then?
Yeah, tell me what made you happy. I know, so we started with Kiki's, we jumped ahead.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
please give me the rest.
I played D&D. We had our first little spicy scene happen. We really want, what is it, a murder mystery romance. That's the theme of the D&D campaign. We just started Act 2, which ended on a very weird, well, Act 1 ended on a very weird note, and I did almost die. So that was also a fun thing that happened. But overall, it's a good time.
You almost died? How did you almost die? How do you mention that and then not go into it?
Well, I'm basically there was a music box that I opened that was rigged and it had like poison in it, and it's all part of like the murder mystery part. But I almost died, and then Pixie saved my life, thank goodness, because she's the only one that can heal me. Like, can heal anybody. She's a healer. So she's a bard. So we have a
Healer,
bard.
I barely know her.
Exactly. Yep. So she's a bard. I'm a rogue. Yeah, D&D was really good. I saw my family for the first time in like 2.5 months. On Friday.
Your D&D family?
Over...
No,
no,
your
like
real
my
family.
Actual, like,
okay.
Yeah,
I was like, dang,
family.
this lore is deep.
So, yeah, that was cool. I went to go and see my mom on Friday, and then my aunt was there, and I watched them build a marble run that took 2.5 hours. My brother and my aunt built. Do you know what a marble run is? Fun
I
fact,
assume
actually?
it's like a track that you put a marble on.
Yeah, it was an elevator. It had an elevator.
Wow.
Yep.
Did you have to, is it a hand cranked elevator or is it something that worked automatically?
Like battery operated. So yeah.
Okay.
A button. It was 200 and it was over 200 pieces. I actually took a picture of it because I wanted to know the exact thing. 236 pieces, elevator, marble run.
Insane.
Yeah, and then my aunt, she like built it with my brother, and my nephew did not understand. Like he was just like, can we play with it now? And I learned from when I built a Lego with my other nephew, where he's like, let's build it. I'm like, okay. It's like over 100 pieces, and like 5 minutes into it, he goes, is it done yet? Because he just wants it to be made. Like he wants it made.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of knew this was going to take some time, so I just kept grabbing like other pieces of this marble run thing, and I was like, let's just build something while they're building it. I'll just makeshift something, and we watched the marbles like go in it, and we just did that. That was kept his attention for the 2.5 hours, because that's me going into like auntie mode, where I'm like, this child's not going to wait this long, like just watching. I saw my best friend and her family on yesterday, so we did that. We hung out, caught up. It was really good. She made me an espresso drink because I got an espresso maker, so that was wonderful.
Oh, fancy.
It was quite fancy.
You don't really do caffeine, so how'd that go?
I limited myself. I said I was going to. We played Donkey Kong Country Returns. My nephew will let you have it if you're not good at it.
He'll let you have it is crazy.
Yep, he's not gonna say, he wasn't like rude or anything. He wasn't like, you're really bad at this. But after I died 5 times, there's this, it's called Super Guide, but they call it Super Kong, and you just watch this like gray Donkey Kong play the whole level. And so he's like, at the 5th time, he goes, let's get Super Kong to play it. He's like, you've died a lot. And I'm like, thanks.
That was
first off.
That reminded me of when I was playing Alice Madness Returns, and I would kept like dying or like losing at puzzles, and it would be like, do you just want to skip this puzzle? I'd be like so offended. No, I can figure it out. Bitch.
Well, there is a thing on the 3DS version that's like, you've been at this a while. Do you want to take a break? And I'm like, don't tell me to live my life. I'll play this as long as I want to. Goodness gracious. Like, I was offended.
Oh, like
I took a picture
Animal
of it and
Crossing does that too. It's like, hey,
they do?
you've been on here for a long time. How about you take a break? They do that on Pokopia too. Like, are you sleepy? Do you want to take a break?
Wonder how long? How long does it like wait?
Girl, when I tell you that my Switch is on all day,
Mm-hmm.
it's on all day.
Oh, okay. Because I was
Especially
like,
especially
ooh.
like Saturdays when my calls are slow. I'm sitting there, I'm playing Pokopia. I got stuff to do.
You're like, I'm
My
busy.
islands are in
Uh,
shambles. There was a natural disaster, and my islands
oh.
are in shambles.
Oh, there's natural disasters in the game?
Well, the whole story is that humans destroyed the globe because of rampant capitalism, and all of the humans are gone. And now the Pokemon
Oh.
are coming back, and they are slowly restoring the world
Oh.
and looking for clues as to what happened to the humans.
Oh. That's interesting.
And all
Okay.
of the places that you're in are places from the games. Like, I don't want to give
Oh.
too much away, but like,
Mm-hmm.
I realized that one of this, I don't want to give too much away because it's so
Okay.
fun to explore and like discover things.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. No, it's really interesting though. I wouldn't think that's what it was. I thought it was just like you're just this character, you're just there and then you just go and do the things. I don't know a lot about it. Um I did have someone streaming it. I watched someone stream it last night, but it was kind of like more background stuff, so wasn't really watching what they were doing because I was like, I think I'll probably forget it. I'll forget whatever they're doing by the time I play it. So I think I'm okay. And I don't know what part they're at in the game either. Like I could not tell you. I just knew I was watching a stream play it last night, and then I fell asleep.
You're so
But
sleepy.
I was so sleepy. But yeah, I know. Well, someone has over like I think I have either over 1,000 or over 2,000 hours in Animal Crossing. I've never gotten like a notice about taking a break. That's why I was like, "What does Animal Crossing do? When do they do that?" So I just wondered.
Yeah. If you, I
But
mean, when
I
you, it's when only when you talk to the villagers. When we talk to a villager after
oh.
you've been playing for a while, they're like, "Do you want to take it? Like, don't tire yourself out.
Right, right.
Remember
Huh.
to take breaks." They do it subtly, but I know what you're telling me. You're telling me that I have no life and that I've been on the game for too long. And
I know
that's
what you're trying
rude.
to. That's funny. Big Snacks and I went to go see Kiki in IMAX, which was a lot of fun. What was the last IMAX movie I saw? It was Star Wars. It was definitely Star Wars. The Last Jedi. I would say that's probably my. Did I see Rogue One? Because that would have been dope. I think I
I
did
fell
see Rogue One in
asleep during Rogue
IMAX.
One.
Really? I like that it's like its own thing. I did like that.
When I went
That
to
was
go see
cool.
Rogue One, I went with my friend Carly and her
Hmm.
current boyfriend and my ex. I got a double date, and we
Hmm.
went out to eat for food and drinks before, but Carly and I just got drunk. So we were drunk by the time I got to Rogue One, and then we just fell asleep
Oh my
in the
gosh.
chair.
You got well. That's why. Like, wait, was it boring?
It was boring.
Maybe like in the beginning. Beginning, not a lot happens. I don't think
That's why I
because
fell
there's a lot of
asleep.
like build up and
It's a
like
lot of I think
storytelling.
it's like a political drama too, Rogue One.
I
I
see
mean,
that.
most of Star Wars is a political drama, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like Rogue One kind of put a nice little focus on how bad and evil the Empire really is. I guess like how they affected like other people besides like the main characters. So the whole experience with seeing Kiki, by the way, and like IMAX and stuff was the theater was packed. We actually got food delivered to us. We got like popcorn. Their drinks are way too big, but I got a pink lemonade. Big Snacks got like these pretzel bites. We sat in the back corner, which I was gonna ask you what your like prime time like movie seat is. Ours is like middle center,
Yep,
if
middle
anything.
center.
The seats were already taken, so I was like, I don't know where you want to sit, and he was like, oh well, the back corner. And I'm like, you want to sit all the way in the back row in the corner? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, okay, okay, weirdo.
That is weird. Hey, that's weird.
And then we went to a candy store afterwards, and I bought like
Candy.
I'll show you. You're gonna laugh. This is like my favorite candy in the entire world, and I bought four versions of it. Um, it's my favorite movie candy to get ever, but then I realized you can get it not at movie stores
Wait, I'm
or
gonna
movie.
guess
What?
because I
Okay,
think I know what it is. It's
okay.
gonna
What is?
be
What do you?
the cookie dough bites,
You're scary good.
right?
You're scary good, actually. It's funny because I didn't even post about it, which is hilarious.
I just know
I
what your
got red
favorite movie
velvet,
candy is. Ooh, red velvet.
cookies and cream,
Okay.
cinnamon bun,
Oh, if that sounds really good.
and caramel.
And caramel.
I just like the OG,
Dang,
but I
that was
gotta
a
put
good
these in the
candy
freezer.
store.
Girl, it's a very nostalgic candy store. So like, what's another thing I got? We got the milk and cookies chocolate bar.
Ooh.
And the last thing, we also got they had what's it called? Warheads. They had like Warhead soda. So we
Mm,
both got one of those. I got blue raspberry and he got peach. But
peach. Yeah,
they had
peach is
taffy.
tight.
So
I
this is
love
all the taffy
taffy.
that you can like put
Yeah.
in different flavors. So it's cool. But anyway, that's my glimmers. That was a good time. I just had a really nice time just seeing a bunch of people, a bunch of family, a bunch of friends. But I want to know about your glimmers.
Oh, okay. I got my first thermal brush and I was really excited about that. I'm gonna learn how to use it and have big,
Ooh.
beautiful blowout hair every day of my life.
Yeah.
That's my goal. I we got Pokemon Pinball at the local barcade
Yes.
near me, and
Yes.
I went to go try it out, and there was like no one there to play that one. I mean, there were people like we did get off of it a couple times to give other people a chance, but like we were able to play so many of it, and I got in the top 10 high scores.
Hey.
I know I posted one when I first got a high score, and then I beat that high score later on in the night, so I was even up higher on the
Ooh.
board, so that was cool. One of my grumps originally was going to be that there's a local queer bar here that I love. It's a not only a queer bar, but it's also a vegan restaurant. It's called the Walrus, and I was upset because they were facing closure. By Monday, they had to raise like $8,000 by Monday to make their rent and like stay in business. Um, I I saw that yesterday. I threw them $25 and I saw by the end of the day yesterday that they had exceeded their goal. So they're going to stay open. So that makes me really happy. Those were my two major glimmers, I think, from the week. I'm really enjoying Dungeon Crawler Carl. I've also been playing Fatal Frame 2 Remaster, which is really hard. It's a lot harder than I remember it being. And then tonight we're gonna go see Moulin Rouge the musical. And we have really good seats for it, so I'm really excited about that. I'm a little bummed it's gonna rain and we have to like walk a couple blocks to get there, but we'll bring an umbrella. We'll wear comfy shoes. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Wow. I've never seen that. I've never seen Moulin Rouge.
The movie,
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
Oh.
It's
Wait,
a
is Christina Aguilera in it?
She's in the music video.
Oh, okay. Then I definitely have never seen it.
There's a music video that came
Oh.
out for it, and it was Pink, Lil Kim, Christina Aguilera, and someone else. I can't remember who the fourth girl was. Eve? Was
Oh.
it Eve? Is that crazy? I don't
Oh.
remember.
She's gonna find out, guys. We gotta
Moulin
know. Gotta know.
Rouge music video. Maya. So it was Christina Aguilera, Pink, Maya, and Lil Kim. And they
Oh.
sang Lady. It's called Lady Marmalade.
Oh. And they're not in the movie,
They're
right?
not in the movie, no. The
Well,
movie
that's just silly.
the movie stars Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor, aka Obi-Wan Kenobi. So now we're back to
Oh
Star
yeah.
Wars.
Yeah. Full circle. Okay, I feel like I've seen a part of it, but I haven't actually seen the full thing.
It's really good. I mean, it's definitely 2000s visual effects, like early 2000s
Mm-hmm.
visual effects, but for the
Mm-hmm.
time it was visually stunning.
All right.
Visually stunning.
Visually. Cool.
Yeah, that's really the gist of it all. Things are going well. My job's going well, and Collective Con is coming up. I'm really excited about Collective Con.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have your old like outfit that all like arrived, right?
Yeah, I have to figure out how to secure the tail because it's bigger and heavier than I expected it to be. I'm almost considering taking like I don't know how, but like taking some of the stuffing out of it to make it less heavy or something. I don't know. It's big and heavy.
Is there like some type of like harness that you could wear?
It comes with like a belt that I can wear, but it's top heavy, so then it falls back. So
Yep.
what I'm
Yep.
thinking about doing is getting like a little ring and kind of inserting it into the curve of the top of the tail and then putting a very like small and neat hole in the back of the jacket and then
Hmm.
wearing a harness underneath it and kind of like clipping it, like with a carabiner or something like that, so it stays up and but can still wag because it's like, like I don't want it to be stiff. But the rest
Right.
of the costume is here. It's fine. The shorts are like plastic kind of though, and for the price I paid for the costume, I was really expecting cloth. So the other thing I might do is go buy or order a pair of brown shorts and then cut the fur lining off the shorts that I got and then sew them onto the new brown shorts and just wear them that way.
Yeah, because that just sounds unpleasant. Because you're gonna be in
It
that thing for a while,
like
right?
all day. And
Yeah.
it's like that kind of like like cheap pleather, like
Yep.
costume
No, I was picturing
pleather,
that exact thing. Yep.
where it's got like that kind of weird fuzzy lining on the inside, but it's like,
Hmm.
but you'll sweat in it, and I'll be under stage lights all night, so I don't want my coochie being all flooded with sweat.
Well, that it just sounds like you want it to breathe. I hope it's breathable material as
It's
well, or is it
not,
not?
it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, and that's you don't want that.
You
That is
have
like
to
a
let the
recipe for disaster
you
right
gotta
there.
let the coochie breathe. You gotta let
You
the coochie
do.
breathe.
You do. Like it's true. Like even like I will even go like from shorts to like underwear. Underwear material is very important.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I will say.
It's true.
The breathe, the you need to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. We don't want moist environments. No.
Mm-mm. Okay,
Uh-uh.
those are my glimmers
So there's
though.
that.
Simple, clean. Simple and clean is the way that you're
It's good.
making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. And that is from Kingdom Hearts.
I didn't know where that was. I was like, where is this where did that come from and where is it going? That's where I was coming from.
You know who else has glimmers, Perp?
Who has glimmers? Is it our lovely listeners?
Our lovely listeners. Did you guys know that each week we read your glimmers live on the pod?
Oh,
And it's like our favorite part of the day. Um,
yes.
you could you could you could submit them if you wanted to. I think
Hmm.
Perp has how. I think she knows that.
Guys, I think I do. I think I do. I've heard on Glimmer Street that you can share your glimmers with us at Tell Us Something Good Pod on Instagram in our DMs, or if you want to answer our stories, we have that as well. They're always anonymous unless you say otherwise. And then we also have our email, which is tusgpod@gmail.com. If you just have like a little bit of a lengthier glimmer, or if that's just your preference. But that's where you can share your glimmers with us, and we would love to share them on the pod because big or small, we celebrate them all.
True.
And I think it's a fun thing. You should celebrate your glimmers, especially when you've had a rough week, or if
Mm-hmm.
you just want to, share a little part of your life with us.
Share a little part of your life.
Yeah. Tiff, did you want to read the first one?
Sure. Our first glimmer comes from Anonymous. It came to our DMs and it reads, my glimmer is all my girls carrying me through heartbreak.
I love that.
Yeah, you need to have your girls. And your girls, TM doesn't always mean like your girls, right? But like just the idea of having your girls. It could also be like my friend group has non-binary people in it.
Mhm.
We call ourselves the ghouls.
The ghouls.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Um, and we have our little five ghoul group chat where we vent and support each other, and it's really important to have
Mhm.
something like that where you have a support group. And if you don't have one, there are 100 ways for you to go out and find them, but you do have to go outside. I'm so sorry. You do have to get out of your comfort zone to find them. Um, but I'm really glad that you had a safety net of people who love and care about you. It's very important to have that.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's amazing, and I love that. I feel like I'm a part of like several groups, of like friend groups and stuff that I know I can talk to, and just like friends in general that I know like I feel safe with, and I feel like that's a very underrated thing that we don't talk about more of like safe spaces, creating that safe space for safe. Oh my gosh, safe space for people.
I think safe space, like the word itself, has gotten a negative connotation over the years too,
Oh,
of being like wimpy. Like, oh,
Oh.
you need your safe space. Oh, you need your safe space. But it's not like that. Like, safe spaces
Hmm.
aren't public things like that. They're groups of people where you can like ask for advice and also like be corrected in a kind way. Because I think that's another part of having a close group of friends is like I would want my friends to hold me to a standard where if I do something um, that doesn't seem in character for me or doesn't seem like it would align with my morals, that they would love me enough to call me out and be like, hey girl, that was fucked up. But in like a loving and kind way. I think it's important to have that. Also, I think
Yeah.
that's another aspect
Yeah.
of it that's important.
Yeah, and I feel like when you have like a friend that's that you're comfortable with and that you trust, you know that their intentions are good and you're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna get like defensive or anything or like offended. You're like, oh, they're saying this about like to me because they care, right?
Yeah.
So I think
Yep.
that's also nice. But
Sometimes
cool.
sometimes your friend group can wound not hurt your feelings, but wound
Hmm.
your ego, which I think is different because hurting your feelings is like an intentional attack, but wounding your
Hmm.
ego means maybe they told you something that you weren't ready to hear, but you needed to hear, you know.
To help you grow as a person because
Yeah.
we're all growing
We're all
every
growing.
day.
We're all growing boys, emotionally growing boys. Physically, I'm done. Actually, I'm getting big muscles.
I got nothing for that, Tiff. I got nothing.
You want to read the next glimmer instead?
Oh, I will read the next glimmer. That'll be my response. The next glimmer is anonymous, and it says, "Good luck, have fun, don't die, exceeding my expectations."
Yes! That
Which you
movie
just
was
saw that movie,
so
right?
fun. That movie was so fun. Can't suggest if you have the opportunity to watch Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, especially now I think it's hitting digital. Watch it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fun. The ending is a little cuckoo bananas, but it's supposed to be, and it's like it is what it is. Like you need to just watch it and take it in, and it's great. It's great commentary on the world we're in today. It's funny. It's really fast paced. Like it starts and it goes. Like the movie
Oh,
doesn't really have any slow points.
oh, it's just going. Okay, all
Yeah, it
right.
feels really well paced. I notice, especially like me, I get bored with movies a lot. Especially when I see them in the theater. There are times when I'm like checking my phone to see what time it is. I'm like, how long have I been in this? How long do I have to do this for? So I know, like, I'm not sitting on my phone, like
Right.
scrolling or anything, or having my flashlight go off by any means. But I am checking the time real quick and putting my phone back away and being like, that did not happen with Good Luck,
Mm-hmm.
Have Fun, Don't Die. That movie gripped me from the beginning and we were off to the races. Cool. I'm glad you
Yeah.
got to go see Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. I'm glad you brought it up so
Yeah.
I could talk about it too because, yeah, it was really, really good. Really good.
That's
And if you
great.
like Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, read Dungeon Crawler Carl because, again, same vein, kind of same feel.
I appreciate those glimmers. I
Thank you
just
guys for
appreciate
sending your
glimmers in
glimmers
general.
in. Yeah, it
Yeah.
makes me happy to know that you guys are experiencing happiness in your lives. And again, if you wanted to send your glimmers in, like Perp told you earlier, you can do that on our Instagram DMs at Tell Us Something Good Pod, on the story responses that we sometimes remember to post at Tell Us Something Good Pod on Instagram, or to our email at tusgpod@gmail.com. And now
Yes.
we're gonna tell you guys some stories.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go first because I think mine's gonna start sadder than yours will. Um,
Okay.
so a lot of people already know that for the last 2+ years, Israel has been bombing Gaza, and devastating the population of Gaza and essentially committing genocide in Gaza. And Israel has killed or injured more than 10% of Gaza's entire population over the last 24 months. Um,
Yikes.
Essentially, 1 out of 33 people in Gaza have been killed. And that's not even including all the people that are still stuck under rubble and stuff like that. 1 out of 14 people have been injured. And it's been 125 hospitals and clinics that are damaged or just completely gone, with over 1,700 health and aid workers killed during the genocide in Gaza. But there's a glimmer of hope that has been sparked by these two sisters in Gaza, Dr. Nagham and Dr. Nauer. where they have been setting up a makeshift medical school in Gaza because all the hospitals have been destroyed. So Dr. Nauer and Dr. Nagham are sisters and physicians working on the ground in Gaza, where they founded PAL Humanity, an organization that provides urgent humanitarian aid. Together, they distribute diapers, menstrual hygiene kits, baby formula, desalination stations, food, and educational resources. And in addition to their work distributing essentials to people in need, the sisters and their team of doctors and nurses have also set up makeshift medical and dental schools to teach even more people how they can take care of their neighbors too. With nearly all hospitals, universities, and formal education systems destroyed in the area, PAL Humanity is where future healthcare providers can be trained and provide their services. For over 2 years, Gaza's medical and dental students have been unable to complete their training due to destroyed clinics and a lack of supplies. But PAL Humanity is working to change that. They're rebuilding clinic spaces, providing vital resources, and ensuring students can finish their education. That's a direct quote from the organization's website. They are not ordinary students. They study medicine under siege with limited resources and in a state of constant uncertainty. Yet each day they rise with determination to learn, to heal, and to serve. Their resolution is extraordinary and profoundly moving. In addition to primary care, PAL Humanity has also helped dental students realize their dreams even under occupation. The organization renovated the halls of Al-Azhar University in northern Gaza into a fully equipped dental clinic. This project does more than graduate dentists, PAL Humanity said. It gives thousands of patients free access to urgent dental care, from treating cavities to restoring smiles. What started as a small effort between two sisters now nears a fundraising goal of $1 million to help their community in a time of unimaginable loss and crisis. Many of us have lost everything, yet we continue to bring life and saving aid and hope to where it's needed most, the duo shared on the PAL Humanity website. While the world watches the atrocities in Gaza, we live them and we act. So I also pulled up the PAL Humanity website. They work to prioritize prenatal care as well and support children with special needs and large-scale medication distribution, where a lot of displaced families seek refuge. And through PAL Humanity, they continue to meet urgent needs with compassion, expertise, and unwavering commitment to the health and dignity of every person they serve. Their team is carefully selected for expertise, dedication, and ability to deliver care for most effectively and compassionately. It's comprised of 4 doctors, 3 pharmacists, 4 nurses, and 3 security personnel, all working together to provide life-saving care for the people of Gaza. And with every mission, they strive to expand their services and reach more communities and bring critical support to those who need it most. Some of their projects include medical aid, obviously. So despite overwhelming challenges, the PAL Humanity Clinic treats over 350 patients every day, from skin infections to sutures, respiratory issues, and more. They're facing a critical shortage of medicine in Gaza right now, but still, thanks to support from PAL Humanity's medical supply point, they continue to provide vital care to those in need. Their doctors and staff are working around the clock to ensure that no one is left untreated. They operate medical centers and deploy their medical caravan to deliver essential care and have reached more than 90,000 patients to date. They provide medical education for over 2 years. Obviously, we know that they have been unable to complete their training due to the destroyed clinics and lack of supplies. But they're investing in the next generation of healthcare providers by producing urgently needed doctors for patients, communities, and the futures of Gaza. They're offering food and nutrition services as well. They've delivered over 40,000 loaves of bread to their community as starvation grips Gaza. Each loaf of bread is a symbol of resilience and survival. In addition to their aid packages, they've cooked and baked for thousands, overcoming a blockade that prevents vital food from entering. Wheat prices are soaring and resources are dwindling, but they've partnered with local bakeries and volunteers to produce and distribute thousands of fresh loaves. This bread is given directly, hand to hand, to those who need it. They're offering basic shelter and clothing. PAL Humanity builds temporary housing for those who have lost their homes, and these structures include plumbing and are designed to support people of all ages with dignity and safety. Severe malnutrition is another daily reality in Gaza as a result of the ongoing hunger, food shortages, and lack of clean water. Those who have finally gained access to meals still have other issues. Without careful reintroduction to food, refeeding syndrome can cause life-threatening complications. seizures. It's a dangerous and potentially life-threatening condition that can happen when someone who's been severely malnutritious or has had little to no food for a long time suddenly starts eating again, especially if they're eating high carbohydrate foods. So, in partnership with Watermelon Sisters, they bring a life-saving education directly to women in Gaza camps, and these sessions explain what refeeding syndrome is, the risk it carries, and how to protect the body during recovery. They have a camp for orphans now, which is a safe and welcoming place in Gaza, a place where kids can come after they've lost their parents to feel joy again, to learn again, and get a sense of community. That's really important for the development of children, especially growing up in a war zone is crazy. There's so much going on. Education and entertainment for young kids, school supply, distributing fresh vegetables to displaced families, and partnering with local farmers to do that. Pal Humanity is really incredible. You can go to palhumanity.com to see all of their projects if you're interested in that. They are so close to their $1 million.
Oh,
This is
I
the
love their
sisters.
symbol.
Yeah, it's a good symbol.
Yeah. Wow. Oh.
Yeah, they're working really, really hard to ensure
Miss
that
Rachel.
Miss Rachel does a lot for Gaza. I fucking love Miss Rachel.
I
She's
think actually she's
incredible.
wearing like a pink headband like her, so I kind of wonder if like she's
Oh,
like,
she's
oh,
cosplaying. Cute.
she's cosplaying. I love it. That's
But
so
yeah,
cute.
that's Pal Humanity. I saw them on goodgoodgood.org and decided to look into them from there, and I'm really glad I did. It brings me hope to know that even during a literal fucking genocide,
Yeah.
there's people in Gaza that really show you just how resilient and determined to live that the people of Gaza are. It's a people that look adversity and occupation in the face and say, not today.
Not today. Oh my
That's my
gosh.
story about Dr. Nagam and Dr. Nauer.
That was really good. Like that was
Thanks.
like they're doing so much.
Literally
And
so much. Like, I got lost going through it all because they do so much. I mean, it's so much work to organize all that.
mm-hmm. Wow.
And their team isn't even that big. They don't have administrative, like, staff or anything like that. It's 2 doctors, 4 nurses, 3 pharmacists, and like 3 security guys.
Still though, they all
Yeah.
have share the same goal and the same compassion to like want to do something and help out and
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Incredible.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's real. Thank you for sharing your story. That
Thank
was
you for
really
listening.
amazing actually. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Wow. So, well, my story, it's also from Good Good Good. And it has something to do with Minnesota and a little thing called a Vivo Village. So,
Oh, what's a Vivo
yeah.
Village?
I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Start off with. Well, so I'll start with Minnesota has experienced temperatures dropping below 30 degrees Fahrenheit on several occasions, which puts the unhoused community at risk of hypothermia.
Right.
That's where a Vivo Village does its part, an indoor community of 100 secure, private tiny houses for people to reside in, where they can come and go as they please. So, with that, homeless shelters here where people that are in homeless shelters have to leave at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and then they can't come back until I think it's like for 10 or 12 hours. Then they like come back. That's a weird concept because like why can't they just stay in if they want to? You know, if they want to go out in town. But one of my coworkers told me like, oh, it's for if they have that time to go find a job, like get any like stuff that they need to get done. And I'm just like, that's kind of seems kind of rude to me. This place is not like that. They'll let people like come and go as they please. They originally opened in December 2020, and they have supported over 800 people through temporary housing, and they've placed 340 people in permanent housing. And then they reversed about 250 overdoses. And they offer resources such as substance abuse disorder treatment, mental health therapy, medical care, and social work support. And they are like all individuals are welcome to a Vivo Village, regardless of sobriety status. And you could also bring your pets with you.
That's
So that's
huge.
another thing. Yeah. So like
A lot of shelters don't first of all, require sobriety, and second of all, do not allow pets, and that's a huge barrier to a lot of people. So that's huge and amazing.
Yeah, yeah. So it basically just said like such as like pets and like such as dogs and cats are welcome to stay with their owners. Um, David, I have a few quotes. So David Jeffries, he's the program director of a Vivo Village, and he did share about like, that this isn't like your typical shelter where you have to leave at 7 a.m. You can like and have to come back in the evening. Like they're open 24 hours, 7 days a week. And I thought that was amazing. So like there's staff and security there that for that amount of time as well. And then program manager Bridget Jones, she says the winters are harsh here. Living on the streets here is harsh, and there hasn't been a safe space for people to be. And the traditional shelter model hasn't worked for everybody. And that's where I feel like this one's different because it's like it's funny to me that we are aware that you would think that the model wouldn't exist of having like the times you have to be there by or have to leave or you can't have this, you can't have that. And I'm like, so, but if it doesn't work for everybody, why are we not creating a way for it to work for everybody? I'm fine. I was just like, what?
Make it make
So,
sense.
yes, exactly. So, individuals live in temporary housing with no limited time for their stay. Experts are there to assist in finding people permanent housing, employment, and more. So, there was a video. They help them with healthcare. They help them get any documents they may need, like birth certificates and like anything else that they would need to have for finding a house or getting a job. I know they help with Social Security as well. And I'm just like, oh my God, like they kind of do a little bit of everything, which is amazing. It's actually really cool. So with them having like a Vivo Village for people to come and stay as long as they need to. I got another quote with Heather Davis, who's also a program manager. She was saying that they have a resident who is a barber and they cut people's hair for them, like just someone that lives there, that's their occupation. So then they help out with the community, which is great. And then they also have a resident who is very personable. So if somebody is feeling down, they're always the person who comes in and then everyone just kind of takes their part, just like our regular community would do. Which I was like, okay, barber, okay, personable person. Like it was just really cool. And I thought this quote was very interesting, and it's by Emily Bastian, the vice president of Avivo. And she says, it's not an inexpensive intervention, but when we do the math, we identify that a night in a Vivo village is no more expensive than a night in a correctional facility in our community. And I thought that was very interesting because I feel like, I think I did an article, I don't know, articles ago where people always tend to resort to, oh, let's call law enforcement when we see someone who's unhoused and needs assistance in some way, but law enforcement isn't always the answer because it's more than that. It's like they're not
Almost
doing anything
never.
wrong. Yeah, they're not doing anything wrong, and they really just need the resources, but they need them to be accessible to like for them. So I'll show you some pictures of the village. So that's like where the homes are and like where they stay and stuff. It's really cool. Like you can like see all the things. Oh, that was very interesting. And then there's everybody. This is all volunteers. This is all just volunteers. So that was really cool. I just thought it was very interesting that like, and then oh yeah, they're painting. But I thought it was just like a really fun I think the next one's just like a video, yeah. But it was just really cool to see people come together and then people that reside there also want to like help out as well. It's kind of maybe like a way to like thank them, you know? It's like do their part. So I thought it was really
They're
cool.
they're like creating that community, you know?
Yeah, that's my story. I like Avivo Village, which by the way, I was like, wonder why they called it Avivo Village. And Avivo actually is Spanish for to be fully alive or to brighten or to like in enliven, liven up, living up. So I thought it was really cool. Like, oh, so it's almost like and this is just me being me, but it's kind of like no matter what the situation is that someone's going through, it kind of I feel like a Vivo Village gives the person that's there, no matter what situation they're in, to kind of like start again, to like
Mm-hmm.
be alive again, even if it's not like happening right now. They're letting them know like, hey, If the first time you didn't like succeed in whatever, your life journey is, you can try again and you can do that here and we'll support you along the way.
Mm-hmm.
So just to be alive again, which is really cool. These people really want to see people that reside there like succeed and, you know, continue on with their lives, and they don't want like whatever the reason is for them being unhoused, they don't want that to stop them from living. And I think that's really cool that they're assisting them so they can continue on with their journey of being alive,
That's
basically.
gorgeous. And it gives them, I think it provides a sense of dignity that is sometimes missed with a lot of programs that attempt to benefit the unhoused.
Yeah. Like, I guess with the whole thing with like, you just kind of expect people to. I'm so salty about that whole time thing. Like, where it's just like, yeah, go do something from 7 o'clock in the morning to this. And then actually, one of my coworkers, she said that they aren't open on Sundays as like it's like a day of rest. And I'm like, so they just don't get to eat that day? What are they supposed to do? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean a day of rest? A day of rest for who?
For
Like,
the volunteer. I mean, it is hard, doing
yeah.
all that all the time.
I guess if as long as they have like a good rotation, I don't know how well staffed these places are. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Or at least adapt the structure or adopt the structure that Aviva Village has and apply it to other
Mm-hmm.
homeless shelters in the like country.
Yes, well, thank you for that story. That was very enlightening, and I'd love hearing that people are doing what they can to support their communities in any way possible.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. You
Yeah.
know
I
me,
mean,
I love helping people who need it. Like, that's big on my list of things I like to do.
yeah, it was like everyone has a story and everyone's story is different, and I feel like we all need a little help sometimes. I don't know anyone at all who doesn't need help. Like everyone needs
Sometimes,
assistance in some
yeah.
way. But yeah,
Hmm.
that's my story, guys.
And it
And
was beautiful.
it was beautiful. I liked it a lot. Tiff, that's our pod, isn't it?
That's the whole pod?
That's the pod.
It's over?
It's so yeah, everyone can
Oh,
go home.
okay. Bye, guys. Follow us on Instagram. Okay, that's our pod. Follow us on Instagram. Tell us something good, pod. Send in your glimmers to Instagram or our email, TUSGpod. Follow Perp on the internet. She's going to tell you where you can do that right now. Go.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, it's Purple Mohawk 27 on Twitch and Instagram and YouTube. I'm mostly on Instagram. Tiff, where can they go and follow you? I'm pretty sure you
You
have
don't have to do
socials,
that.
right? Pretty sure
You
you
don't
have
have to do that.
socials.
If you want to, I guess. You can follow me at It's Batsy. That's ITSBATSYY_ on Instagram. You can follow me on Twitch, the same thing, but no underscore, just It's Batsy. And that's really where you can find me. It's, I don't do a whole lot. I just be out there, being a little clown on the internet, being a sexy little clown. That's my goal in life, is to be a sexy clown.
Anywho. Tiff, did you have any advice for the listeners to, start their week out fresh? Well, I guess end their weekend because this comes out on Friday.
What should you do this weekend? Take some time and take stock of all the nice things that happened to you this week. Even if you don't call up and tell us about them, call up, write in and tell us about them.
Ring
Take
ring.
some stock of the good stuff that happened to you this week, so you have reference that, it's not all bad all the time.
Sounds good. I like that.
Thanks.
Nice little refresh. If I had to pick some advice, I would say kind of something that I have to give my own advice about is if you like feel like burnt out or tired or just kind of like, I guess you're like in a rut, like, oh, like this work situation is really bothering you or whatever situation's really bothering you and you're just kind of like spiraling a little bit, just constantly on repeat. And you're like, oh, you know what I should do? I'm gonna go visit someone that makes me feel good about myself. So like, would that be like friends, family, play like a game with a friend, like do something that you enjoy with the people that you care about and that care about you, and it'll be good. Give yourself like a reality check and be like, man, when have I hung out with this person before? Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Because adult friendships are hard.
Okay, bye
That'd be
guys.
the
Go
thing. Bye.
go drink some water, take your vitamins, eat a vegetable, and rate us 5 stars on Instagram or on Spotify, Apple Music. And if you're not following us on Instagram, again, it doesn't matter if you're driving. Hands off the wheel and on your phone, type in us on Instagram. If
There's
you get
talk
pulled
to
over,
text, Tiff. There's talk to text.
if you get pulled over, don't listen to Perp. If you get pulled over, show the cop our Instagram.
Tell him follow us.
Tell him to follow us too, even though I don't like cops.
I was gonna say.
But that's why we need to use them for our benefit. We need to go. I'm rambling now. Bye, guys. Love you.
Bye.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Everyone can go home.
Okay. Bye, guys.